The experts been missing, just like these successful marriages. Be honest. Are the experts even surprised anymore? Same experts, same chaos every single season. At this point, the couples need help, not pep talks. This experiment needs new experts or a new rule book. Why do the experts show up after the damage is done? Their advice sounds good, but it never works. Are the experts matchmaking or just hoping for the best? These matches feel rushed and supported. The experts check in like once and call it a day. I miss when the experts actually intervene. How is this still considered expert led? The couple spiral and the experts watch. They need accountability, not commentary. The experts feel disconnected from real issues. Those are just some of the statements that have been made on social media concerning the experts of Married at First Sight. We're going to talk about in this video the experts of Married at First Sight. They're out, they're fired, and let's talk about what we believe may have led to their final exit. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, to my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie advice. Sweet old. It's time for auntie advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for auntie advice. Welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie, and we are here to talk about Married at First Sight finally did what the fans have been demanding for years. They're fired or they're out. However, you want to say it, we're going to talk about it. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. I am Auntie of Auntie's Advice, and we are here to talk about all things trending news, show reviews and everything. And if you like that, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button. I want to thank everybody who has already subscribed, and I want to give a special shout out to the members, my nieces and my nephews of Auntie's Advice. Y'all, it has finally happened. The experts are out. Let me bring up this article. I thought I had it up, but I don't. I didn't. And let me find it. Just 1 second. Okay. There we go. So, according to reports, Dr. Pepper Schwartz, Pastor Kyle Roberson, and Dr. Pia are leaving the show ahead of season 20. This is marking a major shakeup through producers framed it as passing the torch, although they passed it off this way, rather than outright firing them for the new streaming era on Peacock. This comes after fans' criticism over low success rates and questionable matches in recent seasons with production company Kinetic content, announcing new experts will join the milestone season. So, the departure was announced basically today, yesterday. The Peacock is saying that this is a new chapter for the show. And basically, I think that a lot of us have been calling for this. I think that a lot of us have been calling for this. What do y'all think? So in a week in a article in the Entertainment Weekly, Married at First Sight is going to be losing the three experts. Like I said, I don't think anybody is surprised. I think that we have been screaming for this for quite some time. I am one of the content creators, among others, who started reviewing this show from episode 1, season 1. And I have noticed over the years that the experts are not as involved in the day to day like they used to be. I believe in last season, I had mentioned that I only saw Dr. Pepper twice during the time that she was picking the people and at the end of the season. I think that Dr. Pia, in my opinion, has been out of touch. She is in bliss, I think, and getting married and having babies and all of that kind of stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I didn't think that she was in touch with what is going on now, what reality appears to be. And Dr. Calvin wants to save everything with a hug and a touch. And these couples really needed more, in my opinion, than what I think the experts wanted. This particular season is the first season that it went to Peacock. And I think that many of you, along with myself, really noticed that it wasn't a lot of expert involvement at all. Even down to the tell all, there were a lot of things that were addressed but wasn't addressed. I noticed that a lot of people missed the after show that was done by Keisha Knight Pullen. A lot of people missed that show because I think a lot of people who were watching Married at First Sight felt like they were getting more information from that show and the interaction with her. I think a lot of people liked her style in confronting the issues and addressing any inconsistencies that we had saw during the season, right? And I just think that the experts had just been there so long that it was just absolutely time for this shakeup. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. This is a live video, and so your interaction is absolutely welcomed here. So they say that they are thrilled to be embarking on a brand new chapter, right? And yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, in a statement shared with Variety, Schwartz called her time on the show one of the most meaningful chapters of her professional life. She added, "As I step away, I do so with immense pride in what this franchise has accomplished and deep confidence in its future." She said, "I leave this post with gratitude and optimism, knowing that the foundation we built will continue to evolve and inspire." She said that she is excited to move on to new projects, carrying her with the lessons, the relationship, and the memories from the incredible experience. She additionally thanked the show's crew and her fellow experts before sharing a message to the singles and couples who have appeared on the show. She said, "Thanks for your openness, bravery, and willingness to take an extraordinary leap of faith. Allowing yourselves to be seen in such vulnerable ways and is no small thing, and it has been a privilege to walk alongside you during a pivotal moment in your life." Dr. Cal also echoed her sentiments, and he said the following: I want to thank every single person brave enough to sign up for MAPES. You allow me into some of the most sacred moments of your lives, and I never took that lightly. Your courage, honesty, and willingness to believe in the process reminded me time and again why this work matters. Thank you for trusting us with your love stories. And he also indicated that he is walking away with a full heart, grateful for the journey, proud of what we built together, and hopeful for what lies ahead for this franchise. He says he's passing the torch with love and faith, believing the work will continue to touch lives in powerful ways. And he went on to end it with saying, "This is not goodbye. It's a new exciting chapter." He says he's elated about the doors God is already opening and forever thankful for the seasons we shared. So we may be seeing him on something else. I'm assuming because he's saying, new stuff. Okay. CC said about time they should have been replaced them. Okay. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your comment. Then Dr. Pia went on to express that she was proud of the work that she had put into the show. She said that she genuinely loved her time on Married at First Sight and working alongside the franchise OGs turned friends like Dr. Pepper and Dr. Cow. She says, "I'm proud of the time we've spent with each person who so bravely took this step." And she also noted that she is exiting to prioritize time with family in addition to focusing on her clinical work and educational projects centered on mental health, interpersonal relationships, and intimacy. Dr. Calvin was also on another show. I think is What is the Reality or something like that. And he was asked the question, which season did he think, was like, I guess, like the worst season, or want to do a do over, and he said Denver. And as you all remember, I took a sabbatical from the Denver um, recaps. I didn't do any of the recaps for Denver. And I'm glad I did because I thought that that was a horrific season where everybody's motives just not, it did not appear to be true. It wasn't authentic and all of that, right? It was very questionable about what was going on downtown to the Married at First Sight. Here's what I am hoping. So let me just go over a few points on that. It's What's the Reality podcast. Um, he told her that he feels like they are passing the torch on to new experts. I think that we kind of saw the writing on the wall when they changed it to Peacock. Um, and so I don't think that this has caught any of us by surprise. None of us. Dr. Calvin said that he is going on to some bigger and better things. And he wished the new expert the best, and that he thinks that the show is going to take on a different turn. And he thinks it's just part of the evolution of the show. And I thought, there's a lot that you can break off of that, right? Taking a new turn could be a positive statement, but it also could be a negative statement. We're going to see whether or not this is going to work. I did not, again, I'm an A1 day one. And I think that watching last season on Peacock, there were some things that I did not like about it. Number one, I did not like that. While we got tired of the bachelorette parties, the families, the friends, and all that kind of stuff, I think just a little bit of that would have helped build the characters of the people who were on the show. I thought that the couples that we met on the show, we didn't really know anything about them. And we didn't know what family thought about them, what friends thought about them. We did not, because they had cut much of that out. I felt like we really did not get unbiased opinions about the contestants, and we really did not know them. We found out how their relationship worked, but we didn't have any real background information about the couples. And I think that that is something that they should have kept, right? If you will. Number two, I didn't like the fact that they were dropping it like Love Is Blind, three episodes at a time. Um, it just, for me, it sped the season up, and then it slowed it down for those people like myself who want to do thorough reviews of it, have an educated discussion here on my YouTube channel. I felt like that was lost in trying to figure out, okay, so Auntie, do you cover all three of them in one video, or do you separate them? I did not like that at all. I thought that that was for people who are used to doing kinetic. Well, no, I don't want to say kinetic. For people who are used to covering Love Is Blind and are used to 5 and 6 episodes dropping at a time. For me, it did not work for me. I felt like I had to do the work was harder for me to cover the show. It was what it was. The reunion, I think that Kevin does a great job at it. I think that's his name, Kevin Frazier, does a great job at it. But I do think that we need to have someone who is more challenging. And I didn't know why he stayed and they got rid of Keisha Knight Pullen. I thought that Keisha Knight Pullen brought reality to it. She brought that I'm gonna check you, boo. Who gonna check me, boo? Attitude to it, and I think that it was much better with her. Why the after show was too much because they were dropping it like right behind the episode. Um, I did like her format, and I did like having an opportunity to see them kind of wiggle in their chair and be confronted about some of the stuff that that was done. We'll see how this works out. It is my hope that we don't have a bunch of kids or the same format like Love Is Blind, because, like, what is it, y'all? Is their name Lacey's? I can't remember. The little boy band guy and his wife. I think that they need to really get more mature people, but people who are still grounded in what's trending, what's going on in society now, especially as it relates to dating. I did like the senior couples. I ain't even gonna lie. I like seeing the single senior couples because it just made more sense to me that there are a lot of people who are my age, some younger than me, who are still out there dating and still need help, and maybe lost a spouse or something like that. Now, I don't want it to be like the Golden Bachelor, okay, at all. But I did like seeing older couples built into the mix of younger couples, and I'm hoping that they do the same thing with the new experts that they're bringing on, that they bring people on who are relatable. And I don't want to see this couple thing. Like, I don't want to see a husband and wife team acting like everything is gravy, and you turn around 5 years from now and they're getting a divorce. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure that I came out here and talked about it, because I know y'all have been blowing my DMs up saying, Auntie, did you see this? Auntie, did you see this? Yes, Auntie saw it. And I was going to come out and I was going to talk about it. Okay, I'm here for it now. But y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what you all think about the experts. I also wanted to read just some more comments about what people said. Um, So some people said the following: the experts felt really disconnected from the issues. Some other people said, so what would you change first, the experts or the process? Do you think new experts would actually fix this show? Which season made you lose faith in the experts? Is it the experts or production calling the shots? Should the experts be allowed to pull couples earlier? What advice do you think actually made things worse? Do you feel like the experts favor drama over results? Are the experts actually reacting too late for every season? And lastly, is this even a real experiment anymore? Those are some questions I would love for you all to answer downtown in the comment section. These are questions that are on social media, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. I wanted to combine those things together just to engage where you all are. Were the experts outdated, y'all? I think so. I think so. But anyway, again, let me know what you think downtown in the comment section, and I look forward to engaging with you there. Bye, y'all.